Welcome to Interesting Talks with Footprints Counselling Service. I hope that you're well. I was not here last week as I had a terrible toothache and it was hard to talk. Today's talk is on hoarding. So do like, share, leave comments on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. I will reply and I find that we all learn from each other. As for today's subject, I have a thing with clothing. I don't like to throw things away. But last year I had a big clear out, gave away a lot of things to the Salvation Army. I actually felt better about it. So here's a little story so you can get a picture of what hoarding is and how it can go. I've always had trouble throwing things away. Magazines, newspapers, old clothes. What if I need them one day? I don't want to risk throwing something out that might be valuable. The large piles of stuff in our house keep growing, so it's difficult to move around and sit or eat together as a family. My husband is upset and embarrassed. We get into terrible fights. I'm scared when he threatens to leave. My children won't invite their friends over, and I feel guilty that the clutter makes them cry. But I get so anxious when I try to throw anything away. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what to do. This is a typical example of somebody who suffers from hoarding. Understanding hoarding. Hoarding is a persistent difficulty of disregarding or parting with possession, regardless of their actual value. The behaviour usually has terrible effects emotionally, physically, socially, financially, even legally. And it has an effect on the family members. For those that hoard, the quality of the collected items sets them apart from other people. Commonly, hoarders have items such as magazines, newspapers, plastic bags, cardboard boxes, photographs, household supplies, food and clothing. Hoarding can be related to compulsive buying such as never passing up on a bargain, the compulsive acquisition of free items such as collection of flyers, or compulsive search for the perfect or unique item, which may not appear to be unique to others, such as an old container. Symptoms and behaviour. Someone who hoards may exhibit the following inability to throw things away. Severe anxiety when attempting to discard items. Great difficulty of categorising or organising possessions. Indecision about what to keep and where to put things. Distress such as feelings overwhelmed, embarrassed by their possessions. Suspicion of other people touching their items. Obsessive thoughts, actions and fear of running out of an item or needing it in the future. Checking the trash for accidentally discarding objects. Can you imagine? Functional impairments include loss of living space, social isolation, family or marital discord, financial difficulties, health hazards. The reasons for hoarding. People hoard because they believe an item will be useful or valuable in the future, or they feel it has some sentimental value. It's unique or irreplaceable, or too big a bargain to throw away. They may also consider an item a reminder that will jog their memory, thinking that without it they won't remember an important person or an event. Or because they can't decide where something belongs, it's better to just keep it. Hoarding is a disorder that may be present on its own or a symptom of other disorders. The most often associated with hoarding is obsessive compulsive personality disorder, OCPD, or obsessive compulsive disorder, OCD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, and depression. Diminished quality of life, lack of functional living space in the house. Hoarders live in an unhealthy conditioned house. Their appliances might be broken without heat or necessary comfort. They cope with malfunctioning systems rather than allow a qualified person into their home to fix the problem. Hoarding also causes anger, resentment, depression amongst family members. It can affect social development of children. Unlivable conditions may lead to separation or divorce, eviction, even the loss of child due to child custody issues. Hoarding may lead to serious financial problems as well. Now, a lot of people hang on to things, but when it becomes obsessive, that's when it becomes a problem. I hope you found this talk useful. In fact, I was asked to do this talk on this subject. If you have any subjects that you'd like me to talk about, let me know. If you found this talk useful and anybody you know might need to listen to this, share it with them. If you have any subjects you'd like me to speak about, let me know and I will do my best to give an informed talk on that particular subject that you give me. So until next week, take care of yourself. Do your best to stay positive. Bye for now.